Hello. You caught me hanging out in my man room. This is a room that's like a man cave, painted to a very manly color, and only manly attire is allowed in here. So you see me rocking it. But welcome to your daily dose of LoweTivation. This is episode 169. I don't know if you heard that, but it's 169. Yeah, I'm being real mature, I know. I wanted to talk about these beautiful eyes. No, I wanted to add on and make a part two to Mr. Lonely from yesterday's shenanigans. I wanted to end it on more of a positive note. I feel like I was still, and I still am, trying to work everything out, but I feel like I spent 10 minutes kind of blabbering and still trying to figure out my thoughts on just the loneliness that I've been feeling lately. And I think it has a lot to do with all of it being new, all these feelings. I mean, obviously, loneliness is not something new to me, but that's probably the worst fake cry that I've ever done, and I'm ashamed of myself. And I almost want to cry for real. But that was a little bit better. I don't know if it was award winning, but now my eyes are like starting to water up from trying not to tap into my great acting abilities. I don't want to cry for real right now. That's not what this is about. Ugh. This is where my sister sleeps with the baby, and I thought the pink wall would look cool and kind of match the theme of love. But I regret it because I just got hair on my face, and who knows? Who knows whose hair it is? Who really knows? There's a lot of people and one animal living here. Could have been anybody's game. I don't know why I said that, because that didn't even make any fucking sense. Moving on, I was trying to make this video not as long as yesterday's, but at least I made it a little more interesting, I feel like. But I wanted to end Mr. Lonely Part 2 on a good note because I was thinking about it all day again today. It's a complex thing, but it's clear that it comes from all the mental work that I've been doing, and it's helped me kind of revert back to that hopeless romantic that I always was. And I feel like depression and not working on things kind of buried it deep. And then when I got in my last relationship, I wanted love so much, but I was also so fucked up in the head that I believe I put out there what I wanted. The person I got with was a psycho who was a liar and said everything I wanted to hear. But I mean, that happens a lot of the times. A lot of dates you go on, I'm sure you guys have heard it all. So, but I pretty much put put everything out there that I like. She portrayed that, but either way, there was a certain point where I knew, and I didn't even care. I didn't care because I was like, oh, maybe she'll change into that person. But I know a lot of people watching have probably done this, but you want love so bad and you connected on a certain level with someone that when you realize that's not who you should be with and they're not the one, you kind of create your own fairy tale and you live in it for a while. A lot of people might call that denial. That's probably what it is. But when you got so much other shit going on, you're like, having somebody is better than having nobody is what you tell yourself. But I can tell you that is not true, because I wanted to end this on a good note, because it is a good note. I am lonely. I am sad about it, but it's a normal human thing. You know, humans need humans for the most part. I don't know, there's some hermits out there that somehow can survive without going crazy, or maybe they're already crazy, I don't know. But I really truly believe for your mental health, we need other humans. You know, we're all a team on this planet, even though there's a lot of people that don't believe in that, but that's how it should be. And it makes sense that I'm lonely, especially that I'm working on things, and a lot of that has to do with relationship stuff. So even though being a hopeless romantic isn't the worst thing, it does still suck, and it sucks wanting somebody and having nobody, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that, unfortunately. But your time will come, and so will mine. And that's where it's bittersweet, but it's sweet. It's still sweet nonetheless. Love is amazing, and even when I'm down and going through heartbreak, and I'm like, I'll never love again, I hate it, deep down I know it's a lie, and I'm just in denial because I know that I'll always have hope, and it's just a lot stronger now, and things are getting a lot clearer. And so I think probably the worst part about feeling those feelings of wanting to have love again and having a partner, I think it's there's just a lot to it, you know? My trust, I never used to have a problem with trusting somebody. I know that I'm still in a place where I don't know if I can fucking trust somebody right now, including myself. I don't know if I'm gonna see the right signs, if I'm gonna create this person. You know, I feel like all the people I've been with were like a puzzle piece, and I'm a puzzle piece, and I wanted us to fit together. Maybe not physically, obviously, but jokes aside, just compatibility wise. And I think we see these other puzzles, and sometimes when we get to the point where we can tell that that piece is not for me and we're not meant to be together, you kind of create your own illusion and try to, you know, and then you have these problems because you're trying to piece this puzzle together and you're not supposed to be together and you're not compatible. So it just, you're either in denial and not complete, or, you know, you break it off. So trust is a big one. And I don't know. I think I think the part that is the saddest about it is that I'm not insecure enough to the point where I don't think I could go on a date or get a date. I mean, fuck, look at this guy. I mean, look, I haven't shaved in like 100 years, and I almost have some hair on my face. God, I gotta get rid of that. Anyway, I'm confident enough that I know I can get a date. I can get a girlfriend if I wanted to. I'm a Casanova. I'm good looking. There's a little bit of fat around me, but whatever, dude. That means I eat well, and it is wintertime almost, so what up? Winter is coming. And I cut myself off from saying something inappropriate, so you're welcome. But my point is that the sad part about it is that I don't want that right now, because I need to work on stuff. And I think that's part of the good, because when I don't want to work on stuff, you know, that's when you throw yourself into things or people and you might not be ready for it yet. So I'm trying to be smarter about it. I think it's a good thing. And I don't know, you just got to work through this stuff, but don't hate love. I definitely want it. That's why I wanted to be positive about this, because it is positive, even though it can get lonely. But love is amazing, and we all need it. Some of you have it, you sons of bitches, and I know I'm gonna have it. And I know that if I just keep working on things and keep progressing, that it'll only make me a better person in my next relationship, and maybe a better judge on if the puzzle pieces fit or not. So I definitely have a lot more thinking to do about all this, so I'm sure I'll be throwing that at you at another day, but I wanted to end it part 2 on a positive note. And with that, whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing, I'm here all by myself. I know. You thought you were in a telenovela for a second, didn't you? ¿Por qué, Maria? ¿Por qué? Anyway, whatever you're doing, whatever you're going through, I'm right here. Maybe crying, maybe not. I don't know. And you got this. I got this. And all you need is love, baby. Much of it coming at you.